Look forward to.
Do you have any favorite idiom or expression in English?
Yeah, probably my favorite idiom expression is something which is quite common, actually. It's not so difficult, but I just love it because it's something we use all the time and it's not very translatable. Well, it's not translatable into Spanish and French in a very good way. And it is just looking forward to. I look forward to. So, I look forward to seeing you next week.
I look forward to that big talk.
Me too. I really look forward what Steven is going to tell us about his favorite English expression. Thank you for tuning in, guys. You're listening to the Vocab Man. As always, you may take advantage of the transcript, which is available in our show notes for free. In case you didn't recognize Steven is actually the creator and speaker of the podcast called Simple English News Daily.
Good morning. This is Send 7 World News in 7 minutes. I'm Stephen DeVincenzi. It's Wednesday, the 24th of February, 2021. Starting in Africa today, in Niger, Mahmoud Bazoum has been declared the winner of the presidential election.
So usually we listen to him in a more formal context because he's reading out the news.
I'm looking forward to the summer, and of course during pandemic times I'm looking forward to hugging my mum again. This expression, I think, is just really, really nice. And from trying to translate it into Spanish with some of my Spanish-speaking friends, there's nothing which is quite the same. It just doesn't quite exist. And in French as well, the same. There's nothing, there's some things which are similar, but not the same.
Could you give us an explanation in English, or could you paraphrase this chunk of phrase?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. So, looking forward to is something that you will only say if you know that something is going to happen. So you can't say, I'm looking forward to winning the lottery, because you don't know if you're going to win the lottery. Well, actually, you probably aren't. So I'm looking forward to would be for something that you know is going to happen. So you know that Christmas is going to come again. So you can say, I'm looking forward to Christmas. And you know that it can be a very nice thing to say, even in an email or something like that. It can be used in informal situations. As I said before, you're talking to your mum, who you haven't seen in person for many months, and you say, Mum, I'm looking forward to hugging you soon, or just, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. But also, you can even use it in a more formal situation. So if you are, for example, I don't know, you're having a business meeting or an interview with someone, even then, you can always say, I'm looking forward to seeing you, or I'm looking forward to talking to you. So it can be both informal and formal. And I think it's just got a really nice feeling behind it, which is why I like it. And I use it a lot.
And is it something that students don't use correctly, maybe? Do you see it?
Yes, I do. I sometimes would see people using it in ways, probably because in Spanish and French, there is no good translation, that it can be just quite difficult to use. For example, you wouldn't say, I'm looking forward to eating a pizza. You might say, I'm looking forward to when that pizza arrives at my door, which I've already ordered on the phone, maybe. But yeah, I think it's just because it's quite a difficult phrase to translate that, I think people just don't use it that much, but English speakers do use it a lot.
Ruby, I look forward to this. We all do.
I look forward to getting to know you, Bianca.
There's nothing I look forward to with greater pleasure, Mr. Grady.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Stephen, for that. I really like that. Stephen, where can we find you to wrap this interview up?
Thank you very much. Wrap up the interview. That's a great expression as well. Thank you for having me, Daniel. People can listen to Simple English News Daily in their podcast app. All of them, Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, all of them, I think. You can look for Simple English News Daily podcast, and the website where you can find the transcripts and all old episodes is send7.org, send7.org. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, Daniel.
So that's actually pretty much it for today, guys, as Steven said it before. And as a matter of fact, this was only a small part of the whole interview which I conducted with Steven, which lasts about 45 minutes, in which he talked about his language journey and his great podcast. I personally find it a great way to learn and improve English by listening to a news podcast which is specifically tailored for English learners. Have a good one!
You can listen to my interview with Daniel about my language journey and my podcast journey on episode 92 of My Fluent Podcast. Have a great day.
There's nothing I look forward to with greater pleasure